Mr. Chokes, not the result you want. This match end is zero win for Man City against your Arsenal. How do you see the performance from Arsenal player, and what do you have to say about this result?
Well, a very disappointing result, a very disappointing performance. Mikel Arteta has proven to the world that he's a baby coach and is not ready to grow. We have the squad depth, yes. The probability, the odd favored us to win. But because of Arteta's mindset, his smallish mindset, Arsenal lost the match. So that is what happened. A very disappointing result. Why, for crying out loud, would you be playing a cup final and then you are defending? You will withdraw from the beginning of the match. You withdrew your 11 players back to come and defend. What are you aiming to achieve? There is no draw in a cup final. You cannot go home with a point. It's either you win or you lose. So what is your plan? What is your game plan? Nothing. Just to defend. So shame on Arteta. Arteta should shake the shame. Shame on him. He's a baby coach and he's not willing to learn.
So in this match again, we see the like of Bukayo Saka slowing down. Gyökeres did not give that much. What do you have to say about them and other players that slowed this match down?
I have always said this from the beginning, that if Arteta gets his selection, I've always said this. The problem with Arsenal has always been selection. Eberechi was cup-tied and couldn't play this competition, and it showed. Havertz was just nowhere to be found. Bukayo Saka was non-present in the entire match. Gyökeres was just running here and there. He tried a little bit here and there, but was just running. But above all, a complete woeful performance from us. Now the midfield was nothing to write home about. Why? Because we were defending. Nobody was. Zubimendi would get the ball. He want to give it back to Arrizabalaga. Rice will get the ball, give it back to Saliba. You pass the ball to Arrizabalaga. Arrizabalaga will hold the ball for 46 seconds. Why would a goalkeeper hold the ball on his feet for 46 seconds, for crying out loud?
That might actually be coach this thing.
Exactly my point. So the mindset with which Arteta approached the game is completely rubbish. He's a baby coach and he's not willing to grow. You cannot want to win Champions League with this type of mindset. You go for the kill. You have the squad, you have the striker, you have the midfielder. Go for the kill. Why being conservative? So those players, they didn't do well, but I don't blame them. The reason why I don't blame them much, Saka, Gyökeres, and the reason I don't blame them is because we had substitutes on the bench that would have taken them up and brought on. But Arteta chose not to. So kudos to Arteta. He has cost Arsenal the first trophy. I just hope that it doesn't cost us so much more, especially the Premier League, because the way it is going now, I fear for Arsenal.
Okay. Again, Arteta decision to bet Raya for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Do you have anything to say, especially when Arrizabalaga make the first mistake for the first goal?
Well, I wouldn't fault him for starting Kepa Arrizabalaga, because Kepa Arrizabalaga has been the one that has been in goal post all through our Carabao Cup journey and possibly some FA Cup matches. But I should fault Kepa Arrizabalaga for being myopic in his thinking. For crying out loud, if there is any player on that field that has tested trophy, Arrizabalaga should be one of them. So he should have a champion mindset, a better experience to deal with that sort of situation. Look at the error. He almost cost us red card for the first half of the match. That was a schoolboy error. For a man in the caliber of Arrizabalaga, no. It's very disheartening to see that Arrizabalaga behave like that. All the same, it's a learning curve for Arteta and the boys. They have seen their strength. I am sure Arrizabalaga might not keep any match for Arsenal except David Raya goes on injury. I am sure, certain that the remaining matches of the season for Arsenal, Arrizabalaga might not come to the Arsenal goal post again.
This loss, out of 100%, the player and the coach share the blame.
Well, I would give 75% to Arteta and his boardroom staff. Then I'll give the remaining 25% to the players. So Arteta take the bulk of the blame. Yes, maybe he was trying to compensate Guardiola as his boss and as the one that trained him. Probably was trying to compensate him by allowing him to go home with a trophy. Because if we still go back to Etihad in a few weeks' time to play this same nonsense, we will still be beaten. Arsenal will still be beaten at Etihad, and that will open the and that will open the title race. So I just want to believe that Arteta is trying to compensate Pep Guardiola with a trophy this season. So let me just believe that is the case. If not, it was a woeful performance from Arsenal.
No wahala, no wahala. Arsenal still have hope of winning the Champions League. Guys, you have heard from Mr. Chooks all the way from Abuja. Arsenal actually did not give that much. Defending from the beginning of the match, it's not actually what you should do in the final. That's all what Mr. Chooks have to say. Drop your opinion on this result. Arsenal lose 2-0 to Manchester City in a Carabao Cup final. Let's go, guys. See you in our next video. Thank you.